This is a very, very important subject now on suffering and on how do we navigate life when we are going through deep waters and through dark times. The physical affliction of being thrown from the horse and the pain that I endured was nothing compared to the internal turmoil that we all go through in a time of deep affliction. And our heart starts asking a lot of questions and wrestling with a lot of agreements there. And here's the point. You have got to shepherd your heart through a time like this. You can shepherd your heart. First off, no agreements. You've got to be so careful when you're navigating through something really difficult that you don't just start coming to conclusions like God doesn't care, right? Or God doesn't care about me, or I blew it, or this is my fault, or all those places that the enemy would love to have us go, those whispers, those lies that he's trying to bring into the scenario. Shepherd your heart. No agreements. But I think we also have to be gracious with our hearts during these times. I'm not asking God for explanation right now. I'm not asking him why. So many of us, I know I do, we all go to, why, Lord? Why did this happen? And let me tell you, while you're in the crisis, you're probably not going to get an answer to that. Okay? I think clarity comes later. I think understanding sometimes comes later. But one thing I've learned navigating pain and disappointment and heartache is you can have God or you can have understanding. And if we insist on the understanding, if we're pleading and trying so hard to hear from God while we're in the crisis, it usually doesn't come, and then we feel like we lose God too. I'd much rather have God. In the end, we need God far more than we need understanding. While we're in the crisis, we guard our hearts and we shepherd them through, the immediate pain of that time. And then, later, I think we do develop the ability to talk to God and to hear from God about what we went through. In the meantime, we trust him and we protect our hearts and we make no agreements.